All right, let's get right into the business. Let's go to a nice comment. All right, this is in regards to getting sidetracked, our interview with Bo Jesse Christopher. This is from our friend Zion for Life. He says, hope to see more interviews. These are a lot of fun, and the time flew by. I couldn't agree more, Zion. Bo Jesse was a great guy, super personable, great stories, great behind-the-scenes stuff, very giving of his time. Actually asked to be on the show again in the future. I just would absolutely love to have him on the show again. Great man. Check out his acting studio. The details are listed in the episode. And we wish nothing but the best for Bo Jesse. That was awesome. It was like a childhood kind of dream for me, because I think of the ex-presidents and the regulators from Young Guns kind of in the same light. Two of the most badass groups in film history, in my opinion. Kind of like the NWO, D-Generation X of film. Just unreal. Loved it. Second nice comment. We're so back. And that's from a friend of the channel, Danny Bears Richardson, but his screen name is Dan Bob Dixon. And he left that down in the comments of Trax, Action News, Hulk Hogan, Walter White versus The Punisher, and you lied to Topanga. So thanks a lot for that one, Bears. That was a great comment. Let's waste no time. Let's get into fun facts. I think we just have one because this is a quickie. So this is like the Garfield quickie. I took inspiration from the Quickie Garfield comics. All right. On average, people with high IQs tend to drink more alcohol and are more likely to try drugs. Researchers suggest that it could be because intelligent people tend to be easily bored. Well, if this is correct, my dad is the most intelligent man on planet Earth. I was also very close to him in the intelligence level back in the early 2000s and mid 2000s, because all I did was party. I drank from sun up to sundown. I felt like it made me stupider, probably killed a lot of brain cells. I don't endorse partying in any shape or form. That's just me. Got a lot of really bad experiences with alcohol. Anything bad that ever happened to me had to do with alcohol. I hope my dad can kick out and get his life back together, but he's getting older and he just keeps doing the same thing over and over again. So Slashaholics, pray for my dad. I know I make jokes about it all the time. I make shorts and stuff. I try to make light of it, but I don't like it. I don't dig it at all. Let's get into, we got a new segment, entertainment. So we're going to go see what's up with Jessica Simpson. Jessica Simpson, Peter Pants live on the Today Show last Wednesday, July 23rd. Apparently that was part of her big finish. No, I don't think it was part of her big finish. I think she Peter Pants early on in the performance, and then I don't think anyone even noticed. I don't know why she would admit to this later on. Did somebody ask her about it, like notice it later? Hey, Jessica, did you pee your pants during that show? But she admitted to it. This is the second most embarrassing thing she's done in her career. The first thing would be asking if tuna fish was chicken of the sea. So anyway, we love Jessica Simpson. Not a really great time to be a late 90s, early 2000s pop star, though. I mean, Britney Spears is currently losing her mind on her Instagram, doing spinaroonies constantly, speaking in a British accent. Nick Carter's got a bunch of allegations against him about stuff he allegedly did in the height of the Backstreet Boys days. And Jessica Simpson is peeing her pants on stage. So we got a lot of stuff going on in the pop star world of my childhood. Let's move right along to sports. Sir Anthony Dominguez, reliever he was a reliever for the Orioles, and the Orioles were playing a doubleheader against the Blue Jays. And Sir Anthony played in the first game for the Orioles. He got traded in between the games, suited up, and went to play for the Blue Jays in the second game. He had to walk past his old teammates during the lull in the doubleheader action to get to his new Blue Jays bullpen. This is wild. I've never heard of anything like this happening before. I've heard of people getting traded mid-game or like while on deck, waiting to bat, or maybe even on base. But I've never heard of a player getting traded in the middle of a doubleheader to the team he's currently playing against. This is crazy. Slashaholics, what do you guys think about Sir Anthony getting traded to the opposing team in the break of a doubleheader? It's wild. Slashtrax2020 at gmail.com. If you guys have any questions you want to write in, who would win Ask Slashy, do you have any advice you want to ask me and Josh? Just something on your mind. Do you want to tell us you love us? Do you want to tell us you don't like us? Let us know in the comments below. You can always get a hold of us at /trax2020@gmail.com. You can get a hold of us in the comments. We love to hear from you. We respond to everything. Let's move right along to wrestling. And I don't think that there's a bigger wrestling story on the planet than Hulk Hogan passing away at the age of 71. I took this one particularly hard, and I know that at the channel we gave him a lot of crap, and he gave us good reason to do that. I mean, he lied all the time. He said a lot of stupid stuff. Josh and I never could understand why he exaggerated and lied about his career so much when he never had to. I mean, he had all these amazing accolades that he had actually done. So it didn't really make sense to us. But, and you know, we are very aware of, at least I am, of, well, I know Josh, I know everybody is. We're very aware of what he's done and what he's said in his past, and we don't endorse or condone that behavior. But him passing away really hit me hard, and he was heavily entrenched in my childhood and in my teenage years, and a lot of great memories I had involve Hulk Hogan. I looked up to Hulk Hogan as a child. I thought that the Hulk Hogan character was someone that you should model your life after. I still do it to this day. If you follow me on Instagram, which not a lot of you guys do, but if you do, I do train. I do take my vitamins. I do pray. Not as much as I should, but I do. And I think that's a way of life that is admirable, and I think it's a goal that you should try to, you know, chase. I mean, to be a better person, to set the bar higher every day, is something to be, you know, I think it's important. I think that don't rest on your laurels. Don't be content with where you are, and I think the Hulk Hogan character exemplified that. If you hold on to hate and you hold on to not forgiving people, you're just hurting yourself. I chose to remember the good memories about Hulk Hogan. I feel for his family. I feel for Brooke and Nick and his wife and his ex-wives and anyone who ever cared about Hulk Hogan. I cried when I heard that he passed away, because I had so many great memories of sharing Hulk Hogan with my parents, and when my parents were on the straight and narrow for intermittent periods. I remember begging my mom and dad for a Hulk Hogan Hasbro at Payless, and just having to really explain my side of the argument, why it's important that I get this. It might not be there when we come back in the future. They bought it for me, and it was a great day. I remember one of my favorite days ever was some random day in 1991-92. My mom got me a G.I. Joe vehicle. We went to McDonald's, and we got Royal Rumble 91. I have good memories of Hulk Hogan, and may he rest in peace. Slashaholics, let me know what you guys think about Hulk Hogan down below. And yeah, tough loss. All right, let's get into horror. The Angry Orchard Jason, the Angry Orchard Jason Universe collab is finally going into distribution. They'll be in stores next month. So Jason Voorhees is collaborating with Angry Orchard Hard Cider. This is interesting because Jason doesn't do drugs and he doesn't like alcohol, so doesn't make sense. Doesn't really match up. I mean, if you buy it, is Jason waiting behind the display or the end cap and he gets you? Is that the deal? This is just an elaborate ruse for Jason to find people easier that aren't at Crystal Lake partying. The only thing next, I guess, since Jason is now endorsing drugs and alcohol, I guess would be Jason Condoms. Jason Universe Condoms. I think this is a total natural, and you know, he doesn't want you to die from an STD. He wants to kill you from having sex out of wedlock. So make sure you wear your Jason condoms. Let's get to the last story of the Quickie episode, and we are flying through this. Florida man arrested for driving a lawnmower drunk down a busy highway. So, of course, this is Florida. Christopher Spain, 38, was spotted cruising erratically along the Suncoast Parkway. When a trooper arrived, Christopher Spain was found on the shoulder of the road showing obvious signs of impairment. He refused a field sobriety test several times and was later arrested for DUI. Man, Slashaholics, it's getting to the point to where a guy can't even drive drunk on a lawn boy on the highway anymore. It's like, what other liberties are they going to take away from us? No word yet if they cited him for not wearing a safety belt when he was driving the lawnmower down the freeway. That would be a double whammy. And I'm not sure if they impounded his lawnmower or not, so we'll have to look more into that on a future episode. Hopefully Jumpin' Jeff and Tony can help us with that. I guess he's clearly a genius, though, because he likes to party, because we covered that earlier in the episode, that people who drink and party all the time are easily bored, so they're geniuses. It's not the other way around. They're not dum-dums. They are the most smart people on the planet Earth. They are like Mark Zuckerberg. They're like Bill Gates. They are beautiful minds. My dad needs to look into taking a Mensa test because his behavior clearly points that he is a genius. That's the end of the first ever Trax News Quickie. Hope I didn't bring the mood too far down with the Hulk Hogan stuff. I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys have a great day. Life's short. Go out and chase a dream. Do something you want to do. Do good. Let's go after what we want. Mahalo, dogs.